You want to start making content. Well, how do we get started making content for the web? Well, I highly encourage you to start documenting things that are going on either in your business or in your life, depending on what type of content you want to start making. For your business, it's really important to start document how you solve problems for customers. Every single day, you are a problem solver in your business. If you are successful, you're continually solving issues that customers are having and making them happy. And the way that you solve that problem is probably a unique process that could be very interesting to other people to either that have the same problem and are looking to hire you, or they're just fascinated to get an inside look on how your business dynamic works. And that makes great content. So I would highly encourage you to start documenting it. And a good way to do this is have like a little journal, or you can have a notes app on your phone. And every single time that you solve a specific problem, document that. I helped customer A with this problem. I helped customer B solve this. They were having a problem and we solved it. Those are great content topic ideas. So one of the hardest challenges for making content is just coming up with what are you going to talk about. This concept for this video that I'm making right now, I thought about, what's so challenging about coming up with content? It's coming up with an idea to talk about and how to execute it, how to round out a video, you know what I mean? So that's where you become a content creator, and it's the hardest part of the process. Making the content itself is not that hard once you have a good idea to talk about. So that's where the documenting and the journaling really helps. Write them out, because you might need 10, 20, 30 really good concepts before you get one banger of a video that people really, really like. It takes a while. Everything about content creation is a process, and you're going to develop your voice and the way that you speak to the camera and the way that you enunciate things, the way you talk about concepts are going to start to develop over time as you create more and more videos, but you need a lot of idea topics in order to make those, and that's where the journaling really, really helps. For myself, I've made over 500 videos, and I continue to come up with new concepts just through my day-to-day working. Now, for my business, that's what I usually create videos for, so I'm helping solve problems for customers, and that's where 95% of all the videos I make are directly correlated to some type of issue that I helped resolve for a customer. And I think that'll work really well for you as a business owner. But let's talk a little bit about if you want to be a content creator. How do you come up with topics to talk about if you want to be a content creator? Well, content creators nowadays are doing amazing things. They're traveling, they're in their day-to-day making money off the web, just talking to the camera or documenting different things. And what you want to do is you want to start looking at different ways that you interact throughout your world. It could be you go to your local coffee shop and you want to talk about the techniques that they use, the way they interact with customers, the pricing model, how things have changed, how inflation is affecting people, how people, when you act really, really sweet and nice to someone, do they do a little bit more and they do a little better job on your coffee? If they're kind of grumpy, do they do a little less job? These are all different ways that you can write those down in your journal and then get yourself a nice list of concepts. Don't just start banging out concepts until you have a nice list, 5, 10, 15 different concept ideas, and pick the best one out of that and then make your content. So that's how I would recommend going about becoming a content creator or a business content creator like myself. I create concepts for business. I create content all around how to build your business and how to develop your business online, specifically around web design and marketing, which is my specialty. So if you would like to watch more videos all about marketing and business development, definitely stick around and follow my channel. Check me out. I have, like I said, over 500 different videos, but I wanted to make this video to help inspire you and say, you can do it. Start making video concepts. You will never imagine how it will change your business and change yourself when you start creating for the web. And it is a great time to do it. Now is the time to do it. My name is Joe Phil with SkyPoint Studios. Thank you so much, as always, for watching my videos, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.